I was so invested into the computer that I was like, oh my gosh, yay, yeah, you did it. And if I can encourage someone like she encouraged me, then it would be so worth it. Hey friends, thanks for tuning in. My name is April Bell. Thank you for joining in and watching this video. If you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as I get to know you. You can get to know me. I'm excited about this journey. This is something that's been on my heart for a long time. I have for years, I'm talking 10 plus years, have had starting a YouTube journey, and I just hadn't. And it's not just because it's something that I've always just put into the back of my mind, and I just didn't do it. And this year, there was something that happened, which I'll get to, that really just spoke to me. And, our job in life is to encourage one another, to be a helpmate to someone else, to give strength to the troubled, and to uplift the brokenhearted. And that is my job as a believer, but it's also a job as a human being. And, if I can encourage one person throughout this journey, it would be so worth it. And, that's the way I look at life. And the thing that just was like, okay, April, you got to do this, was I wasn't even this girl subscriber. I've always loved watching YouTube videos. If you're a friend of mine, you know that that's something that I've always done. I just happened to come across this girl, and her channel is called Learning to Be Fearless. Never saw her before. She wasn't any of my friends or anything. I have a few set ones that I always watch and make sure I don't ever skip or miss a video. And she was a suggestion, and I was like, okay, let me see what she was doing. And the reason I clicked on it was because she was doing the Weight Watcher Blue plan, which is what I am going to be doing. And so I was like, let me see what she's doing. And I remember she was starting off her vlog, and she was talking about how she was nervous and she was scared what people were going to think of her. And basically what it was she was being at a point where she wanted to kind of like advance her fitness journey. So what she was wanting to do was run, because her husband was a runner. And number one, you got to have somebody that supports you. And it was just so beautiful to see her husband coaching her along, and it was just beautiful. And I found myself being invested in this girl going out to this track or park or whatever and running. And I remember thinking, she started running, and I was like, oh my gosh, you can do it, you can do it. I was so invested into the computer that I was like, oh my gosh, yay, yeah, you did it. And if I can encourage someone like she encouraged me, then it would be so worth it. And so I was like, you know what, April, you have been told multiple times, you've had the wall right up in front of you that says do it, and you just always put it back. And I was like, I'm not going to do that anymore. So here I am. So my name is April. I am a wife and a mom of 2 beautiful kids. I have a wonderful dog. He's a Yorkie, and I'm just living the life. And I am so honored to be able to be as involved in my family as I am. They are the best part of me, the best version of me. They have made me who I am today. God is the forefront of our life. We are doing whatever we can to live the life that God has called us to, which is to be holy and sanctified and set apart, and to be a helpmate to people. And so that is why I wanted to kind of do this, because there's been so many times that I have been like, hey, how can I do this? Or how can I do that? Or what if I could do this? And I look it up online and I find it. But then there's also been some times where it's like, oh, nobody has a video on that, or this or that. And so I said, well, I'm going to do that. A little about my backstory. I did do Weight Watchers before. Loved it. I was actually a lifetime member. I joined Weight Watchers when they had the plan called the Core. It was fabulous. I loved it. It was such an easy plan for me. It worked great with college. It allowed me sometimes to go out and eat. I mean, it was great. Everything was great. I ended up falling in love and getting married, and stuff happens. You get happy, you get comfortable, and then you have babies, and again, life just happens, and you just want to get back to your lifetime weight or your new goal weight or whatever the case may be, or maybe you just have a new goal and a new mindset, and that's fine too. I personally love eating healthy. I love having a plan, just the desire to do those things. Without a vision, I feel like I do perish, and I love to be on track. So I decided to go on Weight Watchers, and I joined back up, and this was a while back, and I did good. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I dropped 15 pounds instantly, and that was good. But then I got to, well, I'm gonna try this, and I'm gonna try that, and honestly, diets are only going to be as good as the person doing the diet is. And what I mean by that is it takes discipline. That has to be the forefront of your diet. And honestly, I'll get to this in a minute, but one thing that I do is planning. And I mean straight up hardcore planning. I put my life in here. This is my journal. It's an Erin Conran. It is my favorite planner. It says Bible number 2 for me. Every year I have put into my journal / planner that I wanted to be more disciplined. And that is something that is so hard to learn. And on a side note, I always start off my year and I talk about in the front of these planners on the Erin Conran, there is a spot in here where you can put your goals. And I put my goals for my physical self. I do it for my spiritual self. Goals as a family, and that's what I try to stick hold to. And it's so exciting at the end of the year. I'll get my new planner. That's what I like to do on Black Friday. They always have an awesome deal, so I'll get my new planner, and when it comes in, I start working on marking off what I achieved. I make sure that, hey, if this is something that I still hold value, then I put it in my new one. And it's something that has helped me tremendously, and I just love being able to have a plan and to run with it. Without this planner and without the journey, I wouldn't be who I am today. That's what holds me accountable. And not everybody's that way, but with me, I have to have a plan. I drive my husband crazy. I have to have a plan. I have to know what we're doing. I have to have little write-outs of what I'm doing, which I'll show you later on what I do with these cards. But so I did do that, but here I am circling back and forth, trying all these weight loss things. And really, if I don't have discipline, then I'm not going to really achieve anything. So long story short, I decided I wanted to try the quick weight loss, which is keto, which if you do that, that's great. For me personally, I did do it. However, I do not have a gallbladder, and it does affect everyone differently. It tremendously hurt my body, stomach wise. It got to the point where it wasn't worth it. Waking up and like horrible stomach pains and stuff, and just wasn't worth it to me. So I decided I would try some macro dieting, which it worked. It's just not Weight Watchers, and I guess that's just my go-to. And I just love it. I love the community that you can find on YouTube. I love how the knowledge that I have of Weight Watchers already. I find myself, when you get stuck in a rut, you also know that, hey, if I eat, I can eat this for a healthier option than this. And so you kind of have to retrain your mind. And sometimes it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. And so you just get stuck on what you're used to. So I am starting Weight Watchers Blue again, and I'm excited about it. I have determined that I am going to get back into my routine of how it made me, and I'm determined I'm going to get to my lifetime goal. I'm also on a fitness journey. I do a couple of things. I love the Peloton. I do not own one myself, but my mom does, and I use hers, and I love it. Some of the best workouts, not even just on the bike, but they have awesome strength classes, bar classes, yoga classes. Like, they are legit some great classes. I do a couple of bar classes a week. A couple of things that I do try to do is to get in 10,000 steps multiple times during the week. Every week I do set myself up with some different goals. So if you keep watching me, you'll see what those are on a week-to-week basis. But I just wanted to kind of hop in here and let you know what I am about, what you'll be seeing on my channel. Again, I'll be showing some weight loss on Weight Watcher Blue Plan. I'll be showing some what I plan on doing on fitness. I'll be showing my planning tricks and tips, and then I'm also going to be showing every now and then some cleaning. I love to clean. It's one of my hobbies. I actually do sometimes cleaning on the side. I love to clean. I always have this joke running around the house that there's always something to be cleaned. And when I clean the house, I'm actually doing like a spring clean, deep clean. So it's pretty awesome to see all of these things coming together to show you what April Bell is really made of. But like I said, I've got a little bit of everything running in my veins along with God. But like I said, if this is something that interests you and you're excited, drop a comment below. Let's get to know each other. I look forward to helping you. If you have a question or a comment or a suggestion on a recipe or whatever the case may be, let me know. I'll be doing some recipes every now and then, showing you some tricks and tips that I have come up with. And other than that, just like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're warned when I have a video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, guys. Bye.